Hi, hello YouTube. Welcome to this channel. My name is Carolina from Witches School. I'm a higher priestess, and today we are going to talk about forgiveness, okay? And what is the difference between conscious forgiveness and only say the words, okay? Um, it happens that many times we have suffered some some situation that hurt us, that maybe you have a big disappointment situation with somebody, okay, and you have grant this forgiveness like only words, like you are not really aware of what that means. And it's important that you know the difference so you can cut all the roots of bitterness and deception and frustration that you are carrying on in your bag like for a lot of time. Okay, so we are going to get in the way to see this. I hope that you can subscribe to this channel and share this video with everyone that you know, who you think this information it might be help. Okay, let's start it. First of all, we have to know what the word forgive and forgiveness means. Okay, this is really important that you work with your dictionary every time you use a word. um, Specifically if you feel like you are repeating a lot of times one word, I really think that you need to go to the dictionary and be conscious of what is the energy that you are moving. Okay, so forgive, it means that you are going to let it pass something, okay, or some action maybe, and you are going to do it like a gift. Okay, so we can stop here for a minute and think about this. Somebody is hurting you, and you are giving to that person a gift. Okay, a gift that this doesn't matter, or maybe it's okay, I will forget it, like it's not that simple. So it's important that you can be conscious of this word. Okay, so forgiveness, we know, like forgiveness is kind of free us from, um, or maybe it's like we used to see this, like you make when you forgive somebody, you are releasing this situation, okay, and that is going behind you. So we all the time need to forgive and forget really fast, but many times happened that you forgive somebody but you won't forget, and that is what is going to make inside of you this root of bitterness. Okay, and the same situation is going to happen over and over again in your life because you are not healing that hurt inside of you. So conscious forgiveness is going like I'm going to talk about three kinds of forgive, and we are going to talk about three steps. I think this is the first, okay, the more important steps, uh, of course, for you to can release this pain. The work needs a lot of time, or maybe more time, but let's start it from these three steps that are the most important for me in this issue. Okay, so kinds of forgiveness. Okay, this is uh, three different ways that we can see the meaning of this word. Okay, and first of all, we are going to talk about forgive myself. Okay, I need to learn how to forgive myself first. if you are not able to forgive yourself for things that you have done, or maybe decisions that you made, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you exposed yourself to certain situations or relationships, or whatever area of your life that you want to put this on, okay? And you have to be able to forgive yourself first, okay? It's essential, because you can't you can give forgive to others forgiveness to others if you cannot forgive yourself first, okay? Are you angry with yourself for something, and you are struggling with this, maybe some attitude that you have, and you see, okay, this, I'm not going to do that anymore, and the times go by and you see that you are again living the same kind of experiences, okay? And that is because you are not really conscious of that action that you need to change. And for you to be able to do that, you need to be conscious of this forgiveness, okay? So first of all, work on yourself. Everything that you want to achieve in your life, you need to first make that change inside of you, like inner work. This is a really strong energy to manifest what we are looking for. I don't know, our joy, our goals, everything that you want in life. You need first to go inside and work in yourself, okay? So in the second step, we have the forgiveness that I give to others, okay? So I really invite you to take a minute and think about it. Think about this. Think about somebody who has hurt you in some kind of way, okay? And now this person comes to you and asks for your forgiveness. So you really need to spend time feeling, but really feeling, what this action that that person make really affects you, like, this is a big cost for me, it's a small cost for me, how much damage this action that this person make is really affecting me. Take some time, to think about this, and take some time to feel these things, okay? If you need time to, maybe, I don't know, maybe you need to take some time, maybe one day, maybe 2 days, maybe a week, so you can think about all this, okay? So you can feel everything in this situation that you have been exposed to, okay? Don't give your forgiveness to anyone like this mean nothing, okay? Because that is going to create a big baggage on your back, okay? And you are going to be walking this life with that bitterness, okay? So next time that you have to forgive somebody, you take some time and think about it. Think what this means to you, how this affect you emotionally, rationally, so take some time. You can ask the other person, okay, I will think about this, and I will let you know, okay? Practice that. The third step we have here is that kind of forgiveness that I can grant to others, but this also is for me a red line, like if I really know myself and I have done my inner work, I know my boundaries. Which are your boundaries? You know which are your boundaries? What kind of things you say, okay, this red line, anybody, anyone, doesn't matter who this person is going to cross this line, okay? So maybe somebody has done something that you really feel this is mm, a very high cost for you emotionally. So you are taking your time to think and feel if you want to forgive this person, and you are going to give that person that forgiveness because that's releasing you. But you are making a new rule. You are making really clear what is your red line in this issue. So you can say, okay, I forgive you for this, but you are not part of my life anymore, okay? Because you understand these kind of actions, you are not able to tolerate it anymore from anyone anytime soon, okay? So we have these three different kinds of forgiveness, and it's really important that you take your time and meditate about this and really think how many times in the past you had these experiences that maybe you were really hurt, like I don't know, maybe somebody really disappointed you, and you were like crying for a week, I don't know, and you feel your heart broken, you know and then you gave your forgiveness like this was nothing, but it's something inside of you gets stuck, like you are not longer feeling well with this person. You you always feel that something is not the same, you know you are not comfortable maybe, or you are like all the time you have your, I mean, like you are prepared for everything that could happen, and maybe you didn't notice, but you take that baggage on your back all this time alone, okay? Because we only think that forgive is something that we as spiritual persons have to do, like you can be angry, you can be like somebody who really judge a situation, and that's all fake, you have to be on your own consciousness first, be aware of who you are, what you need, what you are not able to negotiate anymore with anybody any longer, okay? So this is a big step for you to heal in your soul, and these are going to make a really big difference because you are not going to be like making the same mistakes once over again, okay? I have this, maybe you have heard about this phrase that says like, I forgive but I don't forget. And I really think that is poison, you know, like you are drinking your, I don't know, your cup of poison, because that is a root of bitterness that you are sitting inside of you, and that will grow in your emotions, in your energy, you know. So it's important that you take this time, think about forgiveness before you gave or give this forgive to somebody. Okay, take your time, think about it, feel everything, go down this pain, this deception. Okay, and be really conscious what this damage means to you, what is the cost for you. Are you prepared to forgive really? Think about it. Okay, and then we have, I have all my notes here because I don't want to forget anything. Okay, this is the steps of forgiveness, conscious forgiveness, and our freedom. Okay, like how can you really release that pain and leave that behind you, but for real, you know. And this is 3 steps, for me basics one. Okay, so like I said, there is more, there is more. And these are the first 3 steps that you need. Okay, number one, like I said before, take your time to feel everything that comes with this situation that you have lived with this person that hurts you. Okay, every feeling, every sensation, every thought, everything that comes to you in this moment, you know, take notes. Okay, I highly recommend that you have your journal and you take notes about which are your feelings, how long these feelings are staying with you, you know, which is the cost of this situation for you, which is how much this situation is costing you. Okay, take this time, take notes. So I feel this way, this deception is like break, I don't know, maybe breaks your heart, maybe I don't know, maybe you have some experience and you say, okay, this, my trust is broken now. So whatever it is, but be conscious of this cost. Okay, meditate in this, meditate in what this means to you. Okay, and once you feel inside of you that you have go like in and out, you know, like you really you really feel it all, you know, then you can say, okay, now this is trash, so I'm going to take that outside of me, of my life. Okay, it's like you when you are not thinking about things in this way, I mean, only feeling, you are only feeling, get in touch with your heart and feel, don't think. Because when we try to um, maybe put these feelings in words, you know, we start to feel guilty, you know, or maybe we start to think, well, maybe this is not so bad, like I like maybe making a drama, you know. That's I mean, these are your feelings, okay? So you need to be in touch with that. And if you feel really, 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 really bad, really hurt, anyone can tell you that you are wrong, okay? So feel these emotions deeply, profoundly, so you can mm, release it later, okay? If you don't go to this deep down hole, you are not releasing. You are letting the seed of bitterness inside of you. So take this time, okay? Number two, step number two, and this is really important. You you have to be really, really, really aware of this forgiveness that you are going to give to somebody, okay? mm, when you are ready. So take your time, and when you feel ready, you can say, okay, let's talk about it. I now feel like I'm ready to forgive you for this, if that's what you feel, okay? So I'm ready now to forgive you after I have my process, my inner work process, you know. And I know that maybe you are going to have a little fight in this area, because it's probably that the person that have hurt you is going to call you all the time, texting you all day, you know, because it get anxious and want to know what your answer is. But you have to make your boundary here, okay? And you say, when I feel ready, I will get in touch with you. When I feel ready. So make your boundaries and respect yourself first of all, okay? Because remember, you are going to give this person that hurts you a gift of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a gift that you are giving to other person, okay? So take your time, make your boundary here, okay? And you have to ask this person a healing action, okay? You have to ask this person a healing action for you, okay? This is not for free. This is not forgiveness is not for free, okay? And you have to be really conscious of this. This step is really important, because if you forgive somebody for this situation, for this damage, you know, and you don't ask for some healing action, is really is really there a chance that you will have to forgive this person again for the same thing, okay? And I hope that you leave me in the comments how many times did you forgive somebody for the same thing. How many times, okay? because maybe you didn't take your time to think, I will forgive this or I will not. Okay? Or maybe you forgive too fast, and this person is really not is really not conscious of what that action make in your spiritual being, you know. And this happens a lot. I mean, we also do, maybe. So maybe you ask for forgiveness sometime, and you only say the words, but you didn't realize that I hurt this person, you know, and I'm asking this gift in return. So wow, it's a lot, you know, like this is I mean, when you think about this um, in this way of consciousness, is so big. Forgiveness is is a really really mm, big action to make. So I invite you to take your time, think about it, and ask for a healing action from the other person, okay? This is not for free. Now you have to do something for me to, I don't know, to help me go through this hurt, because I didn't deserve this, okay? And that is mm, the first expression of your, I mean, of your inner work, you know. And the third step, and this is complicated, but I know that a lot of people are going to feel like these words are just for you right now, okay? um you have to let go anyone who only takes your forgiveness, okay? Because this person is only looking for take the take the guilt, you know, like, or the heaviness that this action is making in him or her, not in you, okay? And this is something that I think we all do, you know, like, you have done something, and now you are feeling so guilty about it, and you say, okay, I need to go and ask for forgiveness, because i I won't sleep tonight, you know. But you are thinking in you, you are thinking only what you are feeling, and what happens with this person that you have hurt. And this is a really interesting point, because you now can see how many times you have done that, and how many times or how many people you forgive, you have forgiven in the past, you know, and you never see any changes, okay? Okay, so it's important that you understand that when somebody hurt you so deeply that you say, okay, this person have crossed my lines, okay, this breaks all my boundaries down, okay, this is too much for me. You need to learn how to say, okay, I forgive you for this, but I let you go. I don't want your energy near of me. I don't want the kind of person that you are near of myself, okay? And you have to learn to forgive and release. Let them go, okay? Let them go. It's not necessary that you, okay, I forgive you, so now we hanging out together again, and we keep talking, I mean, and you still my friend. No, doesn't work that way, okay? So feel free to say this and to really, really, really make this different in your consciousness when you give this forgiveness to somebody. Okay, I forgive you, but this was too much for me, so now I release you. I don't want you in my life anymore. So, best wishes, okay? When you forgive with all your heart, when you really feel that this is a good decision for you to forgive somebody else, okay? This is good for me, okay? And you get your healing action in this compensation way, okay? That's the real conscious forgiveness, and that's really something that is healing you inside, okay, from this wound that you have suffered with this experience, okay? So, okay, this is it. I hope that this information help you. I hope that you take a time and get your journal and take notes about all the times that you have forgive somebody and what happens after that. Okay, how many time did you take to think about what was the real cost for you in these experiences, okay? And how many situations you are like repeating all the time because you give your forgiveness really easy, really fast. You don't ask for compensation healing action, okay? Take your time, take your notes, and you are going to see a lot of baggage that you have, a lot of roots of bitterness, okay? But now you have mm, this new way to see things that could make all the difference in your life from now on. So I hope that you can subscribe to my channel. I hope you share this information with all the people that you think this could be really needing this information, and hopefully I see you in my next video.